All right, well, Pia Toscano is going to perform for you her original single, Crash and Burn. Take it away.
I can't wash the street off of my skin. Can't help the state that I am in. And through the storm, this heartache feels like thunder. I don't want to end up on my own, but you should really be alone. Through the window, I can see the summer. Hold me now while I'm hurting. Hold me now, 'cause I'm not moving. Hold me now, are you listening? And if I'm gonna go down in flames, I wanna go down with you. And if I'm gonna crash and burn, I wanna crash with you. I can't erase the things I've seen. I cannot change what you believe. And through the rain, your silence pulls me under. All of this time we spent together, chasing weather. I never said never. Hold me now while I'm hurting. Hold me now, 'cause I'm not moving. Hold me now, are you listening? And if I'm gonna go down in flames, I wanna go down with you. And if I'm gonna crash and burn, I wanna crash with you. I don't wanna spend my days. I don't wanna waste away. But if I'm going down, I wanna go with you. No, yeah. And if I'm gonna go down in flames, I wanna go down with you. And if I'm gonna crash and burn, I wanna crash with you. And if I'm gonna go down in flames, I wanna go down with you. And if I'm gonna crash and burn, I wanna crash with you.
Welcome back. We just saw a great performance from Pia. We now have her in studio. Thank you for coming
Thank
here.
you so much for having me.
Of course. So people first saw you from American Idol, correct?
Correct.
What was that whole experience like for you? I'm a big Idol fan,
Are you?
so I want to
We
know
both are,
personally.
yeah. It was like, well, now it's like it was a whole blur. I like wish that I could really remember all the little things that we went through, but it was like a crash course in the music industry. It was such an amazing experience. It's like I have to pinch myself when I watch a show. I'm like, I was on that show. It was amazing. It really was.
A lot of people say when they go on like trips or something that they wish they would have kept a diary.
I do. I mean, I have 21,000 photos on my camera.
Yeah.
On my iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I literally have documented the tour, the show, but I didn't like write down little things that I really would have liked to remember. So that's my only regret. But
Are you watching the current season?
I am here and there. I've been working really hard on my new record, so it's been hard to watch any kind of TV.
Yeah.
But I think the show this year is amazing. It's really, the talent is like next level. They have kind of like a different, the production's a little different on the show, and I think it's really, really cool. Yeah, it's cool.
You just released some new music, Renegades.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. Okay. Renegades. Interesting story. I never thought, for anyone who knows my style knows that it's really not EDM. But I'm a huge fan. I just never saw myself getting into the EDM world. And my friend Jared Lee and I, we wrote this song together. We were sent this track by this DJ, Geno. He's up and coming. He's amazing. And we really liked the track. We wrote Renegades. And we did it over the summer. It was like last summer.
Okay.
We just, we're hopeful. But we never thought it would take off. It's getting it's getting a lot of support, and I never expected to see my name on an EDM track, and people are really responding to it, so I'm excited about it.
So do you think you'd do another EDM track?
I have been. It's so crazy because from that one song, it's just a lot more DJs are reaching out to me and like, can you cut the song for us, or can you write us a song? So it's been a really great experience. Yeah,
That's awesome.
fun.
So
I mean,
cool.
it's fun music.
Yeah.
And it's so melodic. I never realized that. A lot of it stems from ballads that are
Okay.
remixed and stuff. So I
Well, you
That's
hear that,
interesting.
excuse me, like on Kiss FM or Amp.Rio, they have like a Sam Smith song, like super slow, like
Yep.
obviously it's great. And then, so it's like a middle of the day car around PCH, they have like a remix of it that's still just as good,
right.
you know?
And Lana Del Rey too. They remix
Yes.
a lot of her songs. Summertime Sadness. I actually love the original version of it, but you hear the remix and you're like, okay, fist pump in the club.
We're just complete opposite.
Yeah, and it's great. It's like you can
Yeah.
turn, EDM stems from a lot of different things. So.
You said you're doing more EDM tracks. Can we hear any of those sometime soon?
I hope they get released. It's my style, my actual style for my record. It's more organic, more indie pop, kind of earthy and soulful, and it's so much different than this whole EDM thing. But it's really cool to do these features, and the people that I work with are great. So I hope soon that we get another feature. Yeah.
And you mentioned earlier that you're working on a new record.
Yeah.
When can we expect it? Do you have a date or anything?
We don't have any dates.
Okay.
With my last record, that we used to have so many dates and deadlines and hard deadlines too. And then of course they get pushed back. So I'm not giving any dates when it happens, when it's
Smart.
ready, when it's gonna come out. And I cannot wait.
You also sing the national anthem for the Kings.
Yes.
Is it every game or
No.
very often, I should say?
Very, very often. I sing about 20 games a season,
Okay.
and then I do most of the playoff games if I'm here. But yeah, I started, 3 years ago now when they won their first Stanley Cup.
Oh, how
And
exciting.
then I kind of became their mascot. They're like, good.
Charm.
I don't want to take that away from Bailey, but the whole Lucky Charm thing because of the superstition, and I never realized how superstitious hockey was. But then I'm like, I can't wash my jersey, and then it smells kind of funky because I'm like, I can't wash it because then you wash off all that good energy and stuff. But so now I'm like psycho about it. I care more about the game than I'm like, if they lose, it's my fault. And I'm
Was it at
getting-
first like that? Did
Yeah,
you?
it was at first. I couldn't even, if I wore my hair tied up, the fans would be like, oh, you never wear your hair like that. If we lose, it's your fault. And then one time I couldn't
my
sing. I got
gosh.
sick, and they're like, and then they lost, and they were out of the playoff run. And I wasn't there. It was like
Oh my gosh.
they're
That's
very
crazy.
now they've eased up on me, and it's like it's the most incredible experience because the fans are just die
hard. Yes.
and they really know me there. So it's like when they announce my name, everybody goes nuts, and I'm like, oh, I just wish this had traveled with me wherever I went.
That is so cool.
They're such great loyal fans. Yeah.
It's enough pressure when you're performing the national anthem, I should say,
Yeah.
in front of what is 40,000 people?
I think it's more
30?
like 20,000
Okay.
maybe. I might be completely
I don't
wrong,
know.
but it's a lot of people and
Yeah.
always a lot of pressure. It's like
Yeah.
I've sung the national anthem since I started when I was 10 years old. And it was kind of all an accident. And I heard Whitney Houston singing the national anthem at the Super Bowl. And from that moment, I knew that that's how I wanted to impact people. So my goal has always been to sing at the Super Bowl. That's like my dream because, of course, to get to the Super Bowl, you need platinum records and Grammys and all that stuff. So I've had a lot of practice. I started singing for the New York Mets. Then it just spiraled out of control, sang for everybody.
So you've done it so many times.
So many
Do you
times.
get nervous still when you go?
Well, that was the point that I was getting to. It always seems like it's the first time that I'm doing it, and your voice is completely exposed, especially when it's a cappella. And but now I'm just really kind of relishing in the moment. Like it's so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'm very lucky to be able to do what I love to do and to sing our nation's songs. So it's like, it's really incredible. I do still get nervous though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I think we still kind of get nervous to do this show.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
granted, we're not in front of really any people, but I mean, it's
These
still
are very important.
Of course, but it's live. You don't want to mess up. You want to make sure.
Of
you
course.
I mean, I
know.
totally
It's
get
like,
it.
oh, do I look okay? Is this angle?
But it's like once you get started, it kind of
Just
all
flows.
comes back and you just let it go.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I've had to do some anthems, and I've been pretty sick at times. I may not have had, like, my full voice, and then the adrenaline just hits you. And then it's like, okay, I'm unstoppable. I could do this. It's like, let's go.
Yeah.
And that's the feeling. And that's the feeling I get when I perform. And it's like, I never want to stop.
I'm getting chills just like
I know.
thinking about that like moment when you get up there, all the fans are cheering for
Yeah.
you, and that
It's
is so
exciting.
cool that you can experience that
It
a lot.
really, it's a blessing. It's a true blessing.
Can you tell everyone before we head out where we can find your music and your
Yes.
Twitter and Instagram, all of it?
Well, my Twitter is at Pia Toscano. My Instagram is at The Real Pia, and you can really find everything on my Instagram and my Twitter.
Okay.
My music is some of it's on iTunes, and hopefully we will be releasing more of it very soon. You can find Renegades on iTunes. Okay. Yeah, and pretty much just my socials.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Thank
That's
you
right.
so
Thanks
much
so
for
much for
coming
having
me.
in.
Thank you.